organic farming. What is organic farming? This slide is the discussion of the organic farming, what actually organic farming is. Okay? And if you see the benefits of organic farming, these are the benefits of the organic farming. These are the benefits of organic farming. Benefits of organic farming. So see here, first is the eco-friendly, because it promotes sustainable development and do not cause harms to the environment. And it is not going to affect, it is not going to pollute air, water, soil. It does not pollute, and this is nothing but it's a sustainable agriculture. Fine. The second is inexpensive process, because it uses organic inputs. Right? Organic inputs is what? It induces organic inputs, and these organic inputs are manure and vermicompost, humus, etc. Dung, animal dung, etc. Okay. Next is healthiest and the tastiest food, because organic grown food has more nutritional value. Why? Because there is no chemical. Chemical free food. Yes. Then source of employment. Organic farming is more labor intensive, hence generates more employment. More labor intensive means what here? Means we need. This facilitates local employment. Yes, for waste management. For waste management, for bio fertilizer. So obviously what happened? We are going to ensure employment at the local level for the proper waste management, for the biofertilizer production, right? And then generates income. Demand for organic food is very high. So this is going to improve social aspect of farm. It is going to improve the social aspect of the farm. Right? And see here, limitation of, even we could also see the limitations of it is not required even. So see here, in 2018, Sikkim is announced as first organic state of India. Means here the use of chemical fertilizer is banned. Yes, the use of chemical fertilizer is banned in Sikkim. The use of chemical fertilizer is completely banned in Sikkim. Yes. So the point is that there was a question. That question was asked by Atul. Why neem coated? Yes, why neem coated? Why neem coated? In fact, see what happened in 2015. In 2015, in 2014, Government of India just announced a new urea policy. Government of India announced new urea policy. New urea policy, and as per the new urea policy of 2015, now urea, normal urea became neem coated urea. So before 2015, it was a normal urea, and after 2015 onwards, we do have a version of the neem coated urea. Neem coated urea. So neem coated urea is better than normal urea. Why urea is neem coated? Why urea is neem coated? So the point is that video has paused. Can you see my video or not? Can you see my video or not? Please, everyone, just let me know. Can you see my video? Everyone, please, let me know. You can see my video or not? Okay, fine. So see here, let me take here. Yeah, let me take here. Why this neem coated urea is required? See, this urea and neem coated urea. Urea is special. special procurement is required. Special procurement is required. It is not required. Means for the urea, we need to provide a particular condition just to keep it, just to store it. But that is not required in the case of the neem coated urea. Yes. Again, this neem coated urea, this can be used. This can be used for other purpose, for the other chemical aspect, but this can't be. It means only for agriculture. Yes, and this urea is going to be sustained longer in soil, but this urea is easily dissolved. Urea is easily dissolved, but the neem coated urea is going to be sustained longer in soil. That's why this neem coated urea is the better version of the urea, especially for the agricultural aspect. Right? So I hope you understand. We have done so far. Right? Now, coming to the next as a nucleus. Sustained for longer time. Neem coated urea is going to be sustained for longer time in soil. Fine. While normal urea is easily dissolved. Sustained for longer time in soil is the characteristics of the neem coated urea. Means it is not dissolved frequently. Rather normal urea is dissolved frequently. No, it is not required. Well, see, simple concept is what? Listen. See, when we talk about the neem coated, so the limitation of the organic forming, so we need to make a very simple concept like, see, we cannot apply this organic forming for every place in India, because in fact it is temperature dependent. For the proper biofertilizer, there must be the proper temperature conditions. So in the case of Sikkim, this could be possible. Why? Because the Sikkim climate is soothing climate. But if we talk about the state like the UP and the Bihar, we are going to see the harsh condition forever. Either we are going to feel like the scorching heat, or we are going to feel like the 0 degree temperature, or even we are also going to feel like, we are also going to face like the rainfall and even the drought conditions, or even the water conditions. Fine. So the condition, the organic farming is required. The organic farming is going to take place only in those areas where the area is going to get the proper climate, means the climatic condition is soothing, right? But even that we cannot apply everywhere, because if the particular region is going to face environmental harsh condition, so in that case this organic farming is what it is tough to apply. So the point is that the climatic harshness is the limiting effect of it is one of the limitation about the organic farming. Clear? And again, the organic products are what? The costly products. So everyone is not going to be sustained. Everyone is not going to be sustained. So in that case, see, the point is that we need to apply only this concept. The organic fertilizer, organic farming is required. Organic farming is going to be done only in those areas. In those areas which is blessed, means the area which is blessed with the environmental favorable conditions like proper temperature, proper rainfall, proper humidity. But even if any condition is getting the environmental harsh condition where this organic farming is not equal, means it is not possible to that extent. Fine. That is the reason behind we could see the concept of the organic farming is very common, especially in the south region of the India. But we could hardly see the organic farming, especially in the north aerial conditions, North Indian conditions, just because of the environmental harshness. Fine. The next is nucleus. The next is nucleus, and the nucleus is what? It's the brain of cell. Nucleus is brain of cell. Why? Because this nucleus consists of genetic material. Can you see my picture? Can you see me? Can you get the audio and visual signals properly? I don't know, the people they are facing problem, especially in today's session. Are you getting reception from my side properly? From so many people like Mr. Nikhil Singh, Mr. Bhalla, Mr. Alex, Meenakshi, fine, Namrata, Miss, there are so many people, everyone is saying like everything is fine. So there are so many people, they are saying that everything is fine. The couple of the people, they are feeling problem in getting the video reception. So it is just because of the internet speed. It is just because of the internet speed, if you are not able to see. Otherwise, if problem is from my side, no one is able to see me. Fine. So now we are just coming to the nucleus, and this nucleus is what? It's the brain of the cell. And the nucleus, why brain of the cell? And even Mubina is claiming that I am getting the season properly throughout since the starting. So this is just because of the internet speed, right? Anyway, so this nucleus is the brain of cell, because this nucleus consists of genetic material. And when we talk about the genetic material, yes, the genetic material is what? It's a chromosome, which is nothing but it's a gene carrier. Chromosome is gene carrier, and these two are chemically made up of DNA fine, and the gene is what? The chromosome is gene carrier. Chromosome is gene carrier, and the chromosome is chemically made up of DNA and RNA, and the DNA and RNA is nucleic acid. Fine, and the gene is what? It's a unit of heredity. Gene is unit of heredity. Gene is unit of heredity. Unit of heredity, and the gene controls characteristics. Gene controls characteristics. Gene controls characteristics. Gene controls characteristics. Fine, okay. Yes. So listen, there is a cell. This cell has nucleus. Fine, this cell has nucleus. This nucleus has 46 chromosomes in 23 pairs. Yes, 23 pairs, and out of 23 pairs, 23 from mother, 23 from father. That make a sense of 23 pairs, and these 46 chromosomes consist of 20,000 to 25,000 gene sequences. So this is what? It's a total set of gene, and the total set of gene is known as what? It's a genome. It's a genome. It's a genome. Fine. So suppose if I am going to elaborate, means we are just talking about, this is nothing but it's a human cell. It's a human cell. So it's a one human cell and consists of 46 chromosomes. That itself consists of 20,000 to 25,000 gene sequences, and these are like, see, it's a chromosome, and this chromosome, this is what? It's a chromosome, and this chromosome internally consists of, see, this chromosome internally consists of DNA, like this, fine, and if we are going to elaborate this chromosome, DNA, so it consists of a number of independent units like this. These are independent units, and these units are nothing but it's a gene, like gene 1, gene 2, gene 3, gene X. Fine, and the gene control characteristics. Like sex is a characteristics. Like skin color is characteristics. Yes, like height is characteristics. For every characteristics there must be involvement of gene. So the bodies, we are the best combination of a number of gene sequences. You are tall, you are short because of the gene. Your skin color is fair or the skin color is darker just because of the gene. Your eye color is black eye color or even the colorful eyes, and like the blue eyes, like even the brown eyes, like the pink eyes because of the gene. Yes, you have a straight hair or the curly hair because of the gene. You have a black hair or even the blonde hair naturally, and that is because of the gene. Yeah. So ultimately, the entire characteristics of the body part is just because of the particular gene, and the gene sequences are lying where exactly on the chromosome, and that itself is chemically made up of DNA. Clear? So chromosome is gene carrier, while the gene is the basic unit of inheritance. Chromosome is gene carrier. While gene is the unit of heredity. Class is going on? Class is going on? Tejas, Uday Kumar, everyone is getting my reception. So the class has stopped just because of your local area network, because everyone is getting my reception. Please, Tejas, Uday Kumar, your class is stopped because of your network fault, because except you, everyone is getting my reception properly. Address confirmed. Fine. Okay. So Riddhima, your class is buffing just because of your internet speed. Because as per the claim of so many peoples, even since the beginning, they are getting reception properly. Fine. So again, let me sum up entire discussion, what we have done so far. What I have done so far, it's a one cell of human body. Yes, this one cell of the human body that consists of 46 chromosomes. Yes, and the 46 chromosomes consist of total 20,000 to 25,000 gene sequences. Right, so as a whole, these are gene sequences on total 46 chromosome sequences. Right, and the maximum number of gene sequences are lying on. See, let me show you. Anyway, I don't have. See, the chromosome sequences are lying like this. Chromosome sequences are lying like this. This is the first position. One mother chromosome, second position, third position, fourth position. Fine. Till this 23rd position. So this is what? It's a first to 23rd position. This is what? It's a mother's chromosome which is paired by father's chromosome like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 till the 23rd pair. Right? So these 46 chromosomes are in the form of 23 pairs. This is the first pair. And this first pair has one mother chromosome and one father chromosome. And here the total number of gene sequences are maximum. Approximately 3000 gene sequences are there on the chromosome number 1, first chromosome. While this Y chromosome, this is what? I am just elaborating here. This is what? It's a Y chromosome. That is the 23rd chromosome. And this Y chromosome has minimum number of gene sequences of 231 gene sequences, right? So let me summarize the entire discussion, what we have done so far. I am just summarizing the entire discussion on the next page, what we have done so far. The same discussion, don't be panic. Here, one chromosome with the 46, one cell with the 46 chromosomes in the form of 23 pairs has 20,000 to 25,000 gene sequences. Clear? And here, this is the chromosome number first. Chromosome number first has maximum chromosome like this. It has maximum chromosome approximately 3000 gene sequences, while 23rd chromosome has minimum gene sequences like this, and this is 231 gene sequences. And as a whole, from the first to 23rd pair, clubbing all, the total number of gene sequences are 20,000 to 25,000 gene sequences. Fine. And this is what? It's a complete set of gene. And for this, there is a term like genome. 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 Fine. Okay. Manjula, diseases are also transferable through the gene, like the sugar and the BP. Yes. How exactly? I will let you know. Just hold it. We have two categories of the sugar. One is the insulin dependent, and the second diabetes type 1 and the type 2. Type 1 is communicable, means inheritable through the gene. So just wait. Wait for the right time. I will explain how exactly it is being transferred. Siddhant, it's some 20,000. It's a 20,000 to 25,000 gene sequences are lying not on the one chromosome in one cell, means lying on the total 46 chromosomes. Yes, right? Done? Okay? And see here, can we go ahead? That is the latter part of discussion. Why the different gene in the different chromosome? We are coming to this point. But before, these are the basics. The rest of the part of the discussion is the Tejas Uday Kumar. Your class is stopped because of your networking problem, because everyone is getting my reception properly. Prashant, you hold your question. Manjula, you also hold your question for the next discussion. Fine? We just started and we are going to discuss a lot. Even you are not going to ask any question after the clear discussion of. Yeah, Namrata, this is for the one cell. This is the. See, Namrata, tell me one thing. We all derived from the one cell. And see what happened. How we originated. We all derived after the mixing of the father's sperm and the mother's egg, and the life was resulted in the form of the zygote. So zygotic cell is the original cell, right? So the zygotic cell is the original cell, and then what happened? The same zygotic cell was followed by the multiplication: 1 to 2 cells, 2 to 4 cells, 4 to 8 cells, 8 to 16 cells, 16 to 32, 64, then 1000, 10,000, then lakhs, then million, billions. The entire body is derived from the one cell, that is the zygotic cell. So if you take any cell from anywhere, your body part, from any body part, we are going to see the same gene sequences, because all cells are derived from same structure, and that is the zygotic cell. Fine? Okay? So now these 46 chromosomes, see, when we talk about these chromosomes are gene carrier, and we have two different chromosomes. One is non-sexual chromosome, and the non-sexual chromosomes are called as autosomes, and the second is sexual chromosome. Yes, and this is called as allosome. Fine? Autosomes. So non-sexual chromosome, that is the autosome, and the sexual chromosome, that is the allosome. So from the first to 22nd pairs are autosomes, while 23rd pair is allosome or the sex chromosome. And this autosome is responsible for inheritance of non-sexual characters. Non-sexual characters. Like, see, example. Let me mention here examples. Height is non-sexual character. So the gene for the height is lying where exactly? On the autosome. Yes. Again, see, eye color is non-sexual character. Yes. Hair is non-sexual character. Yes. So these are the non-sexual characters. And the gene for these non-sexual characters are lying where exactly? On the autosome. What we have done. While the sex chromosome, this consists of gene for the sexual character. This consists of gene for the sexual character, and these are X and Y. These are X and Y, and this Y chromosome, basically it consists of testis gene. So this is what? It's a male chromosome. And it's a male chromosome. Fine. This consists of testis gene. This consists of testis gene, and this is considered as male chromosome. Male chromosome. This is considered as male chromosome. Right? Okay? Yes, fine, okay. Okay, right, fine, just hold. Okay, take it. So, what we have done so far, Anna, let me summarize. Female has 44 plus XX, while male has 44 plus XY. This Y chromosome in male is responsible for the maleness. Clear? So this is the chromosomal formula of the female and this is the chromosomal formula of male. And in both of the cases, you see here, the first 44 are autosomes, which is non-sexual chromosome, and the last pair is what? Sex chromosome, which is allosome. Yes, Nikhil, I hope that you understand. And this number of chromosome is fixed. Number of chromosome is fixed. See, Ashish, male has beard, right? Listen, the normal hair means the hair on the head, that is autosomal. But when we talk about the hair on the other body parts, it's a secondary sexual character. It's a secondary sexual character which is controlled by testosterone, right? So when we talk about onset of the facial hairs, that starts only when you are attaining sexual maturity. because this onset of the facial hair is directly controlled by the testosterone, and testosterone, the gene for the testosterone, is mainly lying on the Y chromosome, right? So that is the secondary sexual character. That is the secondary sexual character which is controlled by gene lying on the Y chromosome. Right? Fine? Okay, Ashish, I hope you understand. So the number of chromosomes is fixed. And see here, any variation in chromosome, it leads to chromosome or genetic SYN, BRONA syndrome, genetic syndrome. Any variation leads to genetic syndrome. Any variation leads to genetic syndrome. Any variation leads to genetic syndrome. Testis gene is lying on Y chromosome. This Y chromosome has testis gene. Yes, fine. So any variation leads to genetic syndrome. Right? Fine. So variation means what? Variation means, see, the fixed number is 46. This is the fixed number. Fixed number is 46. And any variation means one chromosome is extra. And this is variation. Or one less is also variation. And this leads to genetic syndrome. Yes? So one extra, this condition is called as trisomy, while one less, this condition is called as monosomy. This condition is called as monosomy. Right? Okay? Like example, just let me take few examples. Like one example, you heard about Mubina, just hold your question. And I will answer this question when I am going to discuss about the sexual determination. How the sexuality is being transferred from mother to the father. Sexuality is also being transferred from both mother and father. But which characters? Sexuality means what? We are going to get the 100% of the means 50% of the chromosome from mother and the father. So sexuality is being transferred from both mother and the father. But how it is being transferred from mother and the father? So that is probably we are going to discuss in the tomorrow's lecture, right? So hold your question, and then we are going to discuss about the flow chart. How this sex is determined in newly born through the mother and the father. So that will come under this discussion. Fine. So we are going to discuss everything in a very systematic manner. We are not supposed to discuss random. Fine. So here I am just talking about the example of the few genetic syndromes. Like you heard about Turner's syndrome. Yes, this Turner syndrome is what? It's a one extra. Where exactly? At the 21st position of chromosome. one extra at the 21st position of chromosome. You heard about, I'm sorry, this is, sorry, just hold. Turner syndrome. Turner syndrome is one less of X chromosome in female. So the female condition is usually 44 plus XX, but in this female, this X is lost. So the new condition would be 44 plus X, O. And this O means absent. And so this female is what? This female is sterile female. This female is sterile female. Turner syndrome. Because of the loss of one X chromosome, because of the loss of one X. Because of the loss of one X. Right? Fine? Just only 1 minute. We are going to wrap up this class. 60 more seconds. Next is Klinefelter syndrome. Only in male. One extra of X. So normally male is 44 plus XY, but here one X is extra. So plus 1 of X. Klinefelter syndrome. Yes? And this is the unique character of male with female character or transgender. One of the example of the transgender. Fine? Okay? Right? Yes? Yes? Done? Please respond me fast. If done, let me know fast. Right? And the last would be down syndrome. The same is called as Mongolian, Mongolian syndrome. Here it is both in male and the female, and it is one extra at 21st chromosome. One extra at 21st chromosome means autosome. That's why it is common in both male and the female. Right? Fine. In female there is no Y. Ankit, female means double X. Female means double X and the male means double Y. Y means maleness. I am male just because I have one X and the one Y, and the femaleness is because of the two X. Right? So I think that this is the end of today's lecture. We are going to stop here, and the rest of the discussion is onwards, means how the sex is being determined, how this character is being transferred from one generation to other generation. It's a 21st. It's a 21st. 23rd is the sexual chromosome, Jashi. So in the sexual chromosome we have discussed about Turner and Klein. The first two syndromic conditions are 23rd chromosome syndromic conditions. This is 21st. Turner and Klein filter are Turner and Klein. In Down syndrome there are only 22 chromosomes. No, in Down syndrome normal condition is what? 46 chromosome, and this is the one extra at 21st position. Means if you see 21st position, so at the 21st position there is a one extra chromosome. Means as a whole we are going to have one extra. Means in the case of the Down syndrome the total number of chromosome would be 47, and here the value addition is where exactly? The value addition is one extra. I will show you in the tomorrow's lecture. I will show you the PPT how this one extra and the one deletion is done. Right? So what we have discussed means in the form of the syndromic conditions. Fine. I will show you in the form of PPT in the tomorrow's lecture. Fine. So this is end of today's lecture. We are going to stop here.